Hello and welcome everyone back to the Dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer, as we start up a whole new journey in Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is a game that I have been so excited for and I could not wait to bring it to my channel. It is the day of the release. I have not even tested anything and we're going to jump straight on into it with a new campaign. Oh yes, we are diving back, I believe, into Calradia to see what has happened in the time that we have been away. Now, I don't think I've actually done a playthrough of Mount & Blade, but it is a game that I have put 900 hours in. I absolutely love Mount & Blade Warband, and I am just cannot wait jump in and see what new things we have. So, choose your character's culture. I'm kind of sad. The Valendias? The Valendias are descendants of adventurers from the West who lived under the Emperor for centuries before forming independent kingdoms. With the decline of the imperial authority, they have evolved into a well-organized feudal society led by a caste of warlike nobles who prefer to fight with spears and lance on horseback. Ah, I know who these are. 20% more experience for troops. 20% more upgrade XP to troops for battle. Yeah. Are they the same names? No, I think they have changed them a little bit. So the Storingrands? Descendants of the foreign tribes of northern Calradia. We are still in Calradia. As the empire expanded into the cold forest, they found a ready market for luxury furs of the woodland animals. Trapping, blah 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 blah. Sorry, I am going to go past some of this a little bit. Because I want to get into the game as well. So these are the Nords, I'm guessing. 20% less speed penalty from snow. Oh, that's kind of cool. The Empire. For the Empire. Once a united realm. Beautiful architecture, massive city walls. 20% construction speed bonus to town projects, wall repairs, and siege engines. That's kind of cool. The desert people. A mixture of nomadic Bedouin and settled oasis farmers. Caravans are 30% cheaper to build and 10% less trade penalties. The steppe tribes, used to live a nomadic life, settled in the far east of the empire. 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen on the campaign. Ooh. Still remember the old days when the woods stretched across the norths of Calradia, and the empire and its cities had yet to violate their sanctuary. So these are the forest people, the hippies. Ah, I see. They prefer two-handed swords. Okay, so little bit interesting. I'm probably going to go with the Nords, to be honest with you. There's something about being Norse. Although, oh, these are the Britannias. Britannias, yeah. Oh, fuck that. No, we're going to have to go with Britannias then. We shall be the forest people. As it... Okay, well, at least the character builders are better. They have improved. We play as a woman, sis. Oh, Jesus, no. Ugh. Terrifying. Terrifying. So, let's have a look at the randomize. Well, it's certainly randomizing some things. Oh, okay, this is more like it. So, we were playing as a Britannia. So, clearly, we're a forest person. So we need the right... What are forest people? Well, I wouldn't say they are Snow White like the Norse. I actually really like the facial features. This has actually come quite a long way from, although it should have. Mountain Blade Warband is fucking ancient by now. No, I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, I would say we should have a bit of a tan. We shouldn't be Snow White. But at the same time, we should look a little rough, a little rugged, I think. Oh, you see, if we were playing a Norse, we were playing a Norse. Can I? No, let's just keep randomizing for a moment longer. What would a forest person be? What would a forest be? What does Derwin? What would Derwin look like? Well, let's... Oh, Jesus. Okay, so... Yet the options here are far greater. But can you turn your head and look at me, please? Don't look at the floor. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, the options are quite extensive. Oh, well, if we can choose, we've got to have green eyes. So I have bluey... Well, depending if I've got my contacts in, I've got bluey grey or really blue eyes. But I love green eyes. So my avatars always have green eyes. I think that's the greenest we can get. Yeah, that's the greenest we can get. I like it. I like it. You can have one... No, sorry. Never mind. My dyslexic brain going awry again. I don't think... Is this where we change our beard? No. Ah, here it is. Okay, no, I do like this. They actually show you what it looks like beforehand, which I kind of like. Oh, Jesus. No, we could just be a normal looking person. I don't have to look special. But would he look that clean if he's a forest person? Oh, fuck it. Yeah, we're going with this. We'll have a ponytail. Is the Ragnar Lothbrok ponytail not better? It is. I'm sorry. I know I'm not a Norse, but I'm stealing it. Ah, you can have some glorious beards. Is that just the chops? You can have a glorious beard. Well, we're gonna have to have. We're gonna have to have one of these. Zoom out a bit. Little bit, not. Oh, I mean, and that's more like. Ooh. Ooh. No, I think we're gonna go for that one. And then marking. Okay, so this is just a tattoo shit that you normally get. That some of them look cool, but some of them I've never really seen the point in. I just think that later on down the line, you kind of look a bit weird. You know, a nobleman who has... no, we're not going to have any of that. We're going to be... Ooh. You could add clothing. Huh. Very nice. I actually like how... Ooh. Look at that swing. I like it. A bit of actual. I mean, there's some cutting. There's some. Never mind. We're going to ignore that. That's cool. Does his tassels move? No. I was wondering if these bits here moved as well. Maybe asking a bit much, but that's very, very cool. So I think we are done there. Our character. I actually like how the armor. Look how much armor gets added on there. He's almost like a space marine. How his little body just goes boof. That is kind of how armor works. Oh, holy shit! What is this? Choose your family. Bigger. Control. Social inter. Is that all the skills? Can you get to pick them? You get to. So. Sorry, I shall carry on. You were born into a family of a member of a chief's Heath Guard. Your family were the trusted kingfolk of the Bretonnian chief, and sat at his table in the great hall. Your father assisted the chief in the runnings of affairs of the clan, and trained with the traditional weapons of the Bretonnian elite, the two-handed sword and flex, and the bow. Oh, that's cool. They actually changed them. Oh, look, and you can see what we get here. We get skill with. Oh, very nice. You were a healer. Your parents were healers who gathered herbs and treated the sick. That's cool. Tribespeople? Wow, he looks kind of cool, actually. Your family were middle-ranking members of the Bretonnian clans. The Smith. Your family were Smiths. A revered profession amongst the Bretonnians. A forester. And a bard? Your father was a bard drifting from Chieftain's Hall to Chieftain's Hall. Ah, okay. So it is actually a bard. Okay. Wow, I mean, the character I've got in mind is definitely not a member of the he's definitely not a member of the the chieftain's court. Middle ranking. I don't think they'd be middle ranking either. I'm going to say we're going to be the lowest class, which is going to be well, our mother looks a bit derpy, but so does our father, so never mind. Your family had little land of its own, so they earned their living from the woods, hunting and trapping. Though tough, they taught you from an early age that skill like finding game, trails, and killing animals with one shot could make the difference between eating and starvation. Although you don't get any archer skills, which is kind of sad. We do get scouting, tactic, and roguery. You're good at stealing. Now, do I get to put any points in? No. So, okay, we are going to be. Oh, look at him! Look at him! It's. I haven't told you his name yet. No, I shall hold his name. As a child, as a child, you were noted for your leadership skills. Oh, I like that. I like that. It's kind of derpy, but it makes me laugh. If the wolf pup gang of your early childhood had an alpha, it was definitely you. All the other kids followed your lead as you decided what to play and where to play. The brain. Oh, sorry, the brawn, rather. You were bigger than other children. So yeah, you get one-handed and throwing. You get tactics and leadership. Your attention to detail. You get running and athletics and one-handed. Although it probably says there, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Your attitude for numbers. So you get an engineering point and a trade point. Your way with people, you get a charisma and a leadership. Your skill with horses. Well, I think I'm going to be a bit of a leader. He's gonna be a peasant, but he's one of those peasants that's able to bring everyone together, to you know, collect them onto a goal, onto a task. Like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also herded the sheep. Worked in a village smithy. Okay, that's an interesting one. Repaired project. Sorry, I didn't even tell you what you were getting then. You get athletics and throwing. You get two-handed and smithing. You get smithing and engineering down here. You gathered herbs in the wilds. Medicine and scouting, which actually wouldn't, you know, it would give us 2 points in scouting. I don't really know how good or bad that is. Hunted small game. All bows and tactics. Now this is one that I'm probably actually going to go for, because it goes with our story and class. Plus then we get 3 in tactics. Sold produce at the market. No, we're going to go hunted small game. So we would gather the children around us, go hunting in the forest illegally, probably against the Lord's orders. Decree. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away from. Stood your ground with the garrisons. This will give us 1 point in bow and 1 point in engineering. That's not bad. Rode with the scouts. This will give you riding and archery. Again, not bad. I like how the outfits change. Traded with the infantry. So again, I haven't been reading out. Bow and engineering, riding and bows, pole arms and one-handed for riding with the... Sorry, trading. Traded. Trained with the infantry. God damn it, my dyslexia is just fucking horrendous. Joined the skirmishers. You get throwing and bows. Oh no, it's just throwing and bows. Yeah. Joined the Ken. Sorry about that. Hopefully you won't notice the cut. You may, but who cares? So yes, we were a Ken. You get 1 in throwing and 1 in one-handed. You marched with the camp followers. You get 1 point in roguery and 1 point in throwing. So this is kind of interesting. There's a lot here that give you bows. but there's actually only one that gives you riding. So I'm going to go with the riding. You get bows and riding. That actually seems like a much better idea for our dear friend here, who we still haven't given a name. I'm wondering if I missed a point. Your young adult life. Wow. Okay, we're getting some serious points at the start. Before you set out on your adventure, set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was you defeated an enemy in battle. Oh, you get some stuff here. You get 10 skill levels and 1 focus point in one-handed and two-handed, 1 attribute point to vigor, 1 point to valor, and 10 renowned. You saved a life. You saved your village from a flood, rather. You get 1 point to tactics and leadership, calculating, and 10 renown. You invested some money in land. Get a trade and a smithing point, calculating, and renown. Have we got fatter? In time, have we got fatter? You hunted a dangerous animal. Now, this is probably going to be the one we go for. 1 point in bows and crossbows. Control? Oh, sorry, yeah, that. So it's control, bigger, and then you get points in it. And only 5 renown. So this one's definitely the worst one, I think. You had a famous episode in town? Maybe it was a love affair, or maybe you cheated at dice, or maybe you chose your words poorly when drinking with a dangerous crowd. Anyway. No one... On one of your trips into town, you got into some kind of trouble, from which only a quick tongue or quick feet would get you out alive. Athletics and roguery, valor, and hang on, +1 in. Didn't it say +1 in? Oh no, that's bigger. Oh no, it must be a different stat altogether. And 5 renown. You treated people well. An interesting one. Yours wasn't the kind of reputation that local legends are made of, but it was the kind that wins you the respect among those around you. You were courteous, consistently fair, and honest in your business dealings, and helpful to those in trouble. In doing so, you get a sense of what made people think. Charm and steward. The knowledge of what makes a settlement proper helps you to make an estimate or administrations in towns. You get +1 to mercy, generosity, and honor. You see, Derwin. I've given his name away now. Derwin, our adventurer. He's a hunter. He's of course he's a hunter. He's going to be a hunter through and through. So choose your story background. Okay. Like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the presence of armies, the passage of armies army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, and brother, and your 2 younger siblings to a new hometown you had heard was safe, but you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain, and your 2 younger siblings seized. But you and your brother survived because you were able to grab a knife in the confusion of the attack. You stabbed a raider, blocking your way. You drove them off with arrows. I mean, this is probably going to be the one that we go for. You grabbed a bow and sent a few arrows the raiders' way. They took cover, giving you the opportunity to flee with your brother. You rode off on a horse, jumping on 2 remaining horses in the inn's burning stables. You and your brother broke out of the enemy's encirclement, out of the encircling raiders and rode off. You tricked the raiders. I haven't been telling you what you get for these, damn it. In the confusion of the attack, you shouted that someone had found treasure in the back room. Then you made your way out under the... So you tricked. You organised a traveller to break you out. You encouraged a few travellers in the inn to break out in a coordinated fashion. Raiders killed or captured most, but you and your brother were able to escape. Well, we're going to go with the arrows, because of course we are. And this is where we set our name. Okay, so you're prepared to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here is your character. Click the finish button to... So, we are Britannian. We are a forester. We are a leader, a hunter of small game. We rode with the scouts. We hunted a dangerous beast. And we drove off raiders with arrows. And our name is Derwin. That's D-Win. Oh, hang on. D-R-Win. Hang on a minute. Should it be caps on everything? No, it shouldn't. So there is our character, Derwin. Derwin the Great. Okay, so determine your game's difficulties. Friendly troops receive damage. Why is this all on very easy? Okay. I'm not going to go with realistic, not on my first try. Friendlies receive damage, players receive damage. Recruitment difficulty. Movement. We're going to take... Choose if the heroes are able to die on the battlefield. We're not going to enable that for now. Enable auto of perks for members in your clans. No, I think I would like to select the perks. Okay. Now, let us start. Let's see what the game holds for us. Okay, and actually guys, this is where I'm going to end the first episode. This has been character creation of Mountain Blade Warband 2, Bannerlord. Please do like and subscribe or comment down below if you've liked this this first episode of character creation. And don't worry, I will be bringing you the first true episode very shortly. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everyone, and as always, bye-bye for now.